Hello, everyone. I'm Eduardo, and today I'd like to present your 30-day jumpstart to amplify your insurance business. Let's dive right in. Right. So, again, thank you guys for joining. My uh, what I would like to do here today is add value to you, your business, and how you can serve the customers and create a lifestyle that you deserve. So, your 30-day jumpstart to amplify your insurance business. It's not important that you know the information that's shown today. It's important that you apply the information that's shown today. Education is power, but it's only power when you use it. So the information that I'm going to share with you today, I ask that you use it to kickstart your business. Some of you guys may be seasoned and say, hey, my business is already going. Well, amplify your business. It's time to kick it up. All right, let's get started. There are three questions your prospects typically ask themselves about you and your business. Number one, who are you? What do you do? And what's in it for me? Three basic questions that your prospects always ask themselves. So to set your business up, you want to answer these questions. You want to make sure that you are telling folks who you are, what you do, and what's in it for them. Okay, so you're probably asking, how do we do this? Well, we do this through websites. We do this through social media, okay? And it's about getting the message out. Once you start getting the message out, people will start to come. That's how you create that tribe. That's how you create your following. That's how you create those people looking for those information. But if you never get the information out there, they don't know to follow you. So we're going to learn that today so that we can amplify your business. So let's check it out. So the marketing process. It's a very simple process that I'm going to share with you today. And the concept to it is to make sure, number one, your marketing process generates leads for you. Then you have your sales process. Now, your sales process is broken down into two different categories. Number one, your presentation, and then number two, the close. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about the marketing piece. We will have some other tutorials about the presentation piece and then also about the close. So just hang tight and we'll go through this together. So use social media and other media platforms to get your message out. Too many times, there are folks out there that are using social media to say, hey, I do insurance. Talk to me, I do insurance. When I think about this, I also think about network marketers or direct sales. When folks typically get started in direct sales, it's, all right, I'm started, and then they tell you to go grassroots marketing or network marketing, right? So go call all your friends and family and, just tell everybody what you're doing. Yes, you do want to do that, and there is a success rate to that. Before you start doing that, if you're going to be doing grassroots marketing, you got to have your elevator pitch down, your 30-second pitch, okay? And you're not going to shake somebody's hand and give your elevator speech. What you want to do is introduce yourself, okay? Kind of when the question comes up, well, what do you do? That's when your elevator pitch comes out, okay? So if you have a very low or no budget, obviously you got to do some grassroots marketing or some network marketing or the direct sales approach. But there are functions behind that, and you want to make sure that you have your pitch down ready. You want to make sure that you have your presentation ready. All this is going to take reps. You want repetition, 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 okay? Zig Ziglar says, repetition is the mother of all learning, the father of action, and the architect of accomplishment. What is he saying there? He says, if this is your profession, beat on your craft. Continue to work your craft. work your marketing, work your sales presentation, work your close, work your professionalism. Okay. But it's going to take reps. You got to put in the time. Okay. Now, websites. Websites are your lead generation or microsites. Okay. You're probably saying, hey, what's the difference between a website and a microsite? Well, a website is kind of like where most people are going to go to. That's where people are going to find a lot of your content. Okay. A microsite is like a landing page. It's a website, but it's asking for um, your prospects information to be able to download and collect that information. So it's lead generation. So your websites and your microsites are lead generation sites. Okay. Your social media platforms, you want to use that as content to get your message out. And what I mean by content is, man, give your services away for free. Give pieces of your content out there. And I'll give you something real simple. If you're working with Medicare, okay, every year CMS releases a Medicare and You handbook. Well, maybe one of your content pieces is breaking down one of those chapters and just putting it on YouTube, putting it on Facebook, putting it on Instagram, putting them on your social media platforms to get the message out so people know what you do. But people know what you do through an educational process. You want to be educating the folks in your network to be able to identify what you're doing, and you're educating them and you're giving them the content to say, hey, this is what I do and this is why I do it and this is why it's so important. With a little hook or a close at the end saying, if you like this content, go visit my webpage. If you need more information, go visit my webpage. It's a very soft close. So you use your social media platforms to get the message out, to get the content out, to educate your consumer about what you do and how you do it and what's in it for them. Remember, you want to answer those three questions. Who are you? What do you do? And what's in it for them? And you do that through the educational process and the content that you push out on your social media platforms. And you simply close it out by saying, if you like this content, you can go visit my website or click on the link in my bio on Instagram, or hey, here's the link that I'm gonna share with you. Just go ahead and click on it to learn more, and it'll take you to my website for more information or possibly appointments. However you want to do that. Okay, marketing is about that creative piece. But you don't want to go in there and say, I'm an insurance agent, call me now. When was the last time you went to you reviewed your insurance? You need to come see me. That's not what they want to hear. They want to hear the education. They want to hear the content and know, number one, who are you? What do you do? And what's in it for them? Awesome stuff. All right. So you're probably asking yourself, like, all right, Eduardo, what is this all about and how does it work? I get it. Let's jump into some of this fun stuff here. Okay. So I'm going to tell you from the Gmail point of view. It gives you a wide range of free resources. So I'm going to show you how to build your business right now from the ground up. I'm going to show you exactly how it all works and how we're going to put all this together. Okay. So right now on the screen, I put together a brand new Gmail account. Okay, so it's brand new. As you can see, there's only 2 emails in here. Okay, so it's a brand new account, and I did that so that I can show you, number one, how easy it is and the resources that you need to jumpstart your business and accelerate your sales to start living the lifestyle that you deserve. Okay, so everybody knows how to create a Gmail. I'm not going to go through that. You can find a lot of videos on YouTube and stuff like that to create a Gmail account. Okay, but go to gmail.com and start putting in your information. Let me show you the nuts and bolts now. Now, move myself out of the way. Once you've created a Gmail account, now I'm going to show you the free resources, the stuff that's not going to cost you a lot of money, and it's going to be able to brand yourself. Okay. Up here in the corner, where you see these little dots. If you click it, it's going to show you everything that's available to you. Okay. So you have Google Search, Google Maps, YouTube. Now, by the way, because you created this Gmail account, you automatically created a YouTube account. All you got to do is go in there and set it up. Super easy. Your Google Play is kind of some other apps, news, contacts, Meet. So that's a new tool that you can use. Instead of Zoom, you can use Meet. It doesn't really matter, but those are definitely some of the resources that you want to use. You have your Drive, your calendar. Your calendar is super important. You want to plan your day. You don't want your day to plan you. Okay. You want to know how to execute your day so that you can maximize the outcome of every day. You want to make sure that you're knocking out your priorities. And the only way to do that is to put it on paper or put it in your calendar, because that's when you know it's important. Okay. You also have Google Duo, photos, financing, Google Docs, Sheets, slides. I mean, you got a bunch of stuff here. Google Ads, a lot of stuff here. Okay. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use the Drive. Okay. I'm going to show you how to break this down right now. So boom, I opened up the Drive. Your Drive is an area where you can keep a lot of resources like your Excel spreadsheets, your documents, different things like that. But I'm going to show you how to brand yourself. When you go here, you can press New. You can go into More, and then there is a piece right here that says Google Sites. What we want to do is we want to create your first website so that we can start branding yourself. And remember, what do websites do? They generate leads. Microsites or websites, it doesn't matter. I'm going to show you how to do both of them. So I click this, boom, and I've already created one so we're not starting from scratch here, okay? As you can see, I have a home page, I have a service page. If you went to my website and you're on a phone, this is what it would look like. If you were on a tablet, this is what it would look like. And if you were on a computer, this is what it would look like. Click here to go to my services, different things like that. So it functions just like a normal website, okay? So let's jump in here, okay? Right now, this is the edit mode, okay? So I'm able to make alterations and different things like that. Matter of fact, let me show you how easy this is. If I come right over here, I can double click, and if I want to add a photo, I can simply get one from my Drive, or I can go do a Google search and say Medicare. Boom. All right, I want to add this photo in. Insert. Boom. Super simple. Okay. Matter of fact, let me throw that away. Matter of fact, if I want to do a video, I'm going to come over here to my YouTube page. Now, you definitely want to use your content so that you continue to brand yourself. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply just click in Medicare. I'm going to come right over here. Boom, copy. Let me close that out. Okay, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to simply say, hey, I want to embed this video. It's going to show me what video, and I insert. Boom, I have now a video on my website. Super simple. Okay, maybe you want to write some text. So I'm going to click over here and type, right? I can say it's normal text, a title. I can say it's a heading. I can say that it's subheading. Okay, doesn't matter. That's exactly how that part functions. Okay. If I want to create a page, another page, I'd come over here and say new test page. Done. Now I have another page. Boom. Okay. I have another page here. And that's how you make it. Now I'm going to go over here to my service page. You know, I do life insurance, I do Medicare, I do health insurance. Okay. I have a little headline, and then I have a little blurb. And these little blurbs are talking to the prospect about the problems that they're probably experiencing and how we solve those problems. Okay. It's a little blurb, a little snippet of the problems that your prospects are encountering, and we're going to show you how to solve those problems. That's the concept of the little blurbs, okay? Now, on here, again, I already showed you how to insert those deals. Now, it's missing a form because it says, hey, fill out the form for your appointment below, okay? So what is a form? Well, a form is for them to put in information so that you can collect the information, okay? So how do we do that? Well, again, we're going to go back into our drive. We're going to say new. We're going to say more, and then it says Google Forms. I'm going to click this, and then this is what it's going to look like. Now, I've already pre-made one, okay? And I'm going to show you how to make it right now. So this is a pre-made one. You can put your little title here, appointment requests, and then now you want to simply start asking the questions that you want to collect, okay? Now, if I'm here and I'm going to say, okay, I want one more question. Boom, right here. You see, I just pressed that, add a question. This came up. Now, what am I going to put here, okay? What do you need help with? Question mark. Now, I can put multiple choice. I can put checkbox. I can put a drop down. I can put a short answer or a paragraph. Since this is kind of vague, I'm going to put a paragraph here. But that's exactly what I did with the rest of these questions here, okay? Now that I have my form ready, I'm going to go over to my website again, okay? So now I'm here at my website, and I'm going to click here, and then I'm going to say I want to insert. And what do we want to insert? We want to insert a form. So the form is going to pop up. I'm going to click it. I'm going to insert it. Boom, the form is in here. I'm going to stretch it out so it looks nice and pretty. And boom, now you have a form. Submit. Okay? Hey, let's see what it looks like. Okay? So this is my services page. Life insurance, Medicare, health insurance, my little blurbs. Fill out the form today, and boom, I have a form to fill out. Once they submit this form, you'll get an email. It goes into a spreadsheet, gets all squared away, and at that point, now you have a lead. You have a qualified lead. You know at this point what their name is, what their email address is, what their phone number is, what they're looking for. They're looking for life, health, or Medicare. Who is it for? Their challenges and what they need help with. Okay, so that is a very simple website. You can get very extravagant if you like and make multiple tabs and a lot of different deals here, but this is the nuts and bolts to setting up a website, okay? Now, you can also design a landing page, okay? An ad, and landing page where it's doing the same thing, okay? Remember, websites and microsites are designed to generate leads, are designed to collect information and for you to set up appointments or give them a call, okay? So now that you know how to make a website, now again, this is free. All you would go is right here, publish, and now it's free for the world, okay? Now, a few other things that you can do, okay? Now, this will probably cost you a little bit of money, okay? You can come over here, okay, and you can say, I want to change my link, okay? So what does that mean? Well, I want to be able to, instead of the link saying this over here, I want it to say eduardosinsuranceSolution.com. Boom, okay? If that's the case, you know, you put that information in there and then you tie it all together and it's good to go. It's literally that simple, okay? And then they go to eduardosinsuranceSolution.com, and it's all squared away. Now, whenever they put eduardosinsurance.com, this site pops up. That's as simple as it gets. Now, depending on the site that you're going to pick, it can run anywhere from 2 to, $100. It really just depends on the domain that you are choosing for yourself. Awesome stuff. All right. Now that we know how to create a website, how do we create traffic to it? Again, you're going to go to your social media sites, okay? And you're going to send content out there, push content. Now, hey, for more information, go to eduardosinsurancesolutions.com. If you like the content that we shared with you today, visit eduardosinsurancesolution.com. Okay, that's how you start driving your social media platform to these websites that you can now generate leads from. Okay, remember, you want to educate the customer, let them know who you are, what you do, and what's in it for them. If you can answer those 3 questions in your social media platform and direct those folks to your website, this is how you'll get lead generation. Okay, I do want you with the mindset of, look, yes, you can generate leads for free, but at some point when your business starts picking up, you want to start doing ads, whether it's Facebook ads, purchasing leads, purchasing lists, whatever the case is. You want to start generating those. Um, you want to start generating those marketing platforms so that you will always have leads. You don't want to kill off that. You don't want to bottleneck that up. You want to make sure that you constantly are reinvesting in your business. And the way that you reinvest in your business, hey, you go from a free website to now a paid style website. You may want to just stick with this. It really just depends, up to you. Maybe you want to go from now, creating opt-in leads to purchasing inbound live transfers. Cool. Start reinvesting back into your business and getting those leads. Leads are what feeds you. Okay. You want to get out of the marketing and get into the sales generating, unless you're a marketer. If you're a marketer and then you have a partner that's the sales guy, I'm going to generate the leads, you do the sales. Okay. Focus down on your priorities so that you can move forward in your business. Awesome. All right. Let me get back over here. So you're probably asking yourself, what are some of the tools and resources that I'm going to need? So here's the list. Okay. If you start your Gmail, okay, you have now an email. Okay. I just showed you the G sites, the Google sites. Okay. Now, if you have a cell phone, okay, most of us have a cell phone, that's cool. Open up a business phone number. Okay. Have a business phone number. You're like, Eduardo, man, I don't want another phone number. Look, Google Voice, you can create a phone number and dedicate it to a business. Okay, dedicate it to your business. Use the form or use the Google Voice and create a phone number. It's free. Use the G forms, the Google forms. Okay, your Pure Leverage. I like it because you can do microsites. Use it if you want to. You don't have to. It also includes an autoresponder and stuff like that. I'll show you that here in just a second. Your social media platforms. Facebook is a great platform. Instagram is a great platform. WhatsApp is a great platform. Twitter is a great platform. YouTube, it's videos. Live feed, hands down, bar none, something that you want to put out there, okay? So when you're on Facebook, go do your Facebook Live and provide value, create content, let them know who you are, what you do, and what's in it for them, okay? When you're providing that content, who you are, what you do, and what's in it for them. Send them to the website. Who you are, what you do, what's in it for them, go to my website. Pretty simple. Zoom. I say get a Zoom account. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. If you want to start doing presentations, seminars, stuff like that, you can do that on Zoom, but it's going to cost you. Okay, it doesn't cost very much, but it is something very good and helpful, especially in these days. You do want a follow-up system. Okay, now what I mean by follow-up system is I work with a lot of agents, and A lot of these agents have leads, but their follow-up system is weak. Their follow-up game is weak. It typically takes 7 to 15 touches before somebody does business with you. Would you believe me if I told you most agents that I work with only follow up with their leads once, twice, maybe 3 times? Maybe 3 times. When most of the sales happen in between 7 and 15 touches. Have a follow up system. You want to go through the follow up system, make sure that you're touching these leads, and create the relationship by adding value. Give them content. Give them more content. Let them know who you are, what you do, and what's in it for them throughout your follow-up system, okay? Your calendar. You want to make sure that you're organizing your calendar and make sure that you know what your goals are on a daily basis. Now, what I teach is you want an annual goal. Break it down to a monthly goal. Then break it down to a weekly goal and a daily goal. Okay. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're rewriting your goals every day because number one, you may fall short today. Number two, you may go over today. But if you know where you are on a daily basis, you know how to execute. Take your success days and duplicate those days. Okay. And I'm going to tell you, you want to be able to create those successful days by identifying your most top priority and work on that first priority, then your second priority, and then your third priority. Let me give you an example of what I mean by this. I work with some agents that say, "Hey, I need to do some administrative work first, real quick. That's how I start my day. I start my day by doing some administrative work." Why? That is not the most important piece to your business right now. When you're first getting started, you need to get an audience. You get an audience by making phone calls, doing your videos, doing the things that are going to get you out there. Okay. So typically I'm going to say first thing in the morning, I'm going to start making my phone calls. I'm going to start reaching out to prospects and start them through that process, the sales process. Sales is number one. That's how you're going to generate income. You want to increase your income? Pick up the phone. Start reaching out. Send out your emails. Okay. What's more important? Making phone calls or sending out emails? Making phone calls. Pick up the phone. Hit the phone. Take care of the number one priority first. Then take care of number two and then number three. Understand what your priority list is every day, and you do that in your calendar. Okay. Mentorship. I'm going to tell you, everybody needs a coach in life. Okay. When I take a look at professional athletes, they have coaches. They have trainers. They have their strength and conditioning coaches. They have their speed coaches. They have their mechanic coach. They have a head coach. They have an assistant coach. These guys are filled with mentors. If you're a professional, do you have a mentor? Who is mentoring you? Who is walking you through your journey and helping you along? Who's improving your skill set? It's very important to have a mentor, a coach. Everybody benefits from a coach. I have a personal trainer that helps me work out. Well, I'm going to tell you why. I don't want to go work out. But if I'm paying a coach, I will go work out. If I'm paying a trainer, he's going to coach me and get the results that I'm looking for, even on the days I don't want to. That's why it's so important to have a mentor, a coach. Second, your coach is going to be able to see what you can improve on. Okay, what do I mean by that? Well, if I go back to the gym, right? If I'm lifting weights or whatever the case is, they're going to say, "Hey, you're lifting wrong. Tweak it this way. Do this, do that." Those little tweaks in the detail make the biggest impact. You are in the picture. Your mentor is out of the picture. Sometimes it takes that outside vision onto the picture to say, hey, this is what needs to be tweaked. That's why it's so important to have a mentor. Plus, they can continue to push you and drive you and hold you accountable. So having a mentor is one of the top priorities that you want, okay? Now, what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to show you some of these resources real quick. Obviously, Zoom. Zoom is free. Sign up here. Pure Leverage, again, it is a marketing tool. I like it for a couple different reasons. Number one, it's super cheap. It's 25 bucks a month, okay? It gives you a lead capture system, a microsite that we were talking about, okay? It also gives you an autoresponder, okay? So as they opt in and give you their information, you can send a series of emails. Remember that 7 to 15 touch? This is going to help you with that. This is going to be able to help you along with those touches. Try to automate some of your systems, but understand your systems to create the business that you need. Okay? All right. So I'm going to go back to the presentation. This right here is my personal marketing wheel. And this is how I fund the business. Okay, I have a hot list. My hot lists are my brand new leads, whether they're from ads that I run or organic from the content that I put out. But these are brand new leads that are coming to me every day. Okay, so this is my hot list. So I need to spend time contacting new business, my hot list. Okay, then you have a pipeline. These are the people that are in the process of your 1 to 15 touch process. You might have a 20-point touch process. It doesn't matter. These are people that are in the pipeline. Hey, I made first contact. I did a presentation. Where I just sent them over some quotes. Now we're looking for the close. Whatever the case is. Now you have a pipeline. Okay. So new leads, pipeline. Then you want to work with your raving fans. There's a book. It's called Raving Fans. Okay. I like to paint this picture of what they call raving fans. Raving fans, if you ever go to a football game, baseball game, a basketball game, these are the fans that have face paint. These are the fans that are beating on the drums. These are the fans making the most noise for the team. These aren't just the regular fans. These are raving fans. You have some raving fans. But I'm going to ask you, when was the last time you picked up the phone? How many fans do you have that are not your raving fans, but they could be if you just simply picked up the phone and followed up with them? These are the people that are going to share your content with other people. These are the people that are pushing your business, and they give you the best leads. Make sure you're keeping in touch with your raving fans. And I'm going to tell you what it's all about. If you want real success, follow this simple formula. It's called real success. Relationships. You want to equip people. You want to have a great attitude, and you want to show leadership. Okay? Raving fans, you got to have a relationship with these folks. You want to equip them with what they need. Number one, for themselves, and equip them to give them resources that they can share with the world to bring those folks back to you. Always have a great attitude and lead them. Lead everybody that's following you, and you got to lead by example. Road shows. In the insurance business, road shows are your big presentations. These are groups, 5, 10, 15, 20, 50, 100. I don't care how big your group is. Okay. You want to do your road shows because this is how you get in front of big audiences. Okay. The more you get your name out there, the more you need to do these things. Okay. So hot list, new leads, create the pipeline, know who your raving fans are and have the relationship with them regularly, and also do your road shows. If you follow this simple formula, you will have more leads than you can deal with. At that point, what you're going to have to do is now hire a marketer. You're going to have to get some more agents on your team. You're going to have to get a couple partners. You're going to have to, your business is going to scale with or without you, right? You want to make sure that it's with you. Follow this little formula, this personal marketing wheel, and you will never run out of leads. Okay? Keep your social media as content pushing out, saying, hey, this is who I am, this is what I do, and this is what's in it for you. Put them in that pipeline. Make sure that you're following up with them consistently and persistently. You will find raving fans that are going to boast about your business and make sure that they refer your business and give you more business than you can handle. And at that point, you want to start doing your road shows, whether that's live videos, whether that's seminars, whether that's webinars. It doesn't matter. Get it done. I hope this training has helped you today. My name is Eduardo Bareng, and I want to thank you for joining me today. And if this content has helped you, if this content has shown you a way to amplify your business, leave a comment. If this training has helped you, tell people to take a look at it to help other people's business. We don't want to hide this information. We want to share this information. Again, my name is Eduardo Bareng. I thank you for joining today, and I'll see you at the top.